flooding continues to be a problem in southern Wisconsin. In Darlington, the water is over Main Street, but officials are still letting cars through.
Well, they say only one car stalled in the floodwater and had to be towed away. Our Jenna Middaugh live in downtown Darlington, where the floodwaters have started to recede. Jenna?
Hi, Eric and Charlotte. Well, yeah, as you can see, there is still some water over Main Street here in Darlington, but definitely not as bad as when we first got here this morning. People tell me they're used to the Pecatonica River flooding, but say it does still cause problems. This gas station is closed today because the parking lot is underwater. For many, seeing this much water over Main Street isn't much of a concern.
It's not a big novelty to us, I don't think, so you just deal with it.
John Boyle grew up in Darlington and says he's seen it get much worse.
This is an inconvenience. It's not a major thing.
And that's exactly how most people see it.
An inconvenience. It's a minor flood for Darlington. Darlington has a long history of flooding.
Police Chief Jason King says the land is pretty much made for it.
We're in a very hilly terrain, and the geography here lends itself to a lot of running water coming down the valleys and into the river basin, and it just seems to end up in Darlington.
Specifically downtown, where water from the Pecatonica River was flowing over Main Street Wednesday.
Normally we shut down our Main Street at about 15 foot. When the waters rise to that level, it's time to shut it down.
We'd have to build an ark if we had trouble at our house.
But at 15 feet 4 inches Wednesday, officials decided to keep the bridge open and allow one lane through at a time.
At least there's some traffic that's allowed to come through. I've seen it when there'd be no way you could get traffic through here.
And when that happens, drivers have a long detour.
They have to make a 40-minute drive just to get around because there's no other way to get across the Pecatonica.
As you're used to it, that's what happens. You still got to go to work. You still got to go and do what you got to do.
School was delayed for 2 hours Wednesday morning, waiting for the water to recede a little, and crews say they're ready to clear the roads of ice once the water goes down completely. Now, because it does flood so often, the police chief says the businesses here downtown are prepared and do have flood shields should the water have gone any higher than it did today. But luckily this time around, he says no water got inside any of the businesses.
Yeah, they're pretty laid back about that. Huh? They've dealt with it before. Jenna Middaugh live in Darlington. Thank you, Jenna.